mother of 8 children, was found chained around the neck in cold weather. Chinese officials' response just made people angrier. Welcome to China Uncensored. I'm Chris Chappell. This episode is sponsored by Blinkist. If you're like me, you love to learn about interesting stuff, but also you don't have enough time in your day. Well, that's the cool thing about Blinkist. It gives you access to thousands of titles condensed into 15-minute reads and audiobooks. It's an easy way to get more knowledgeable fast. I'll tell you more at the end. So, when mentioning China, a lot of people think about a strong economy with skyscrapers and high-speed trains, as if the future is here. But China also has a dark side, the side Chinese officials don't want you to see. Behind the skyscrapers is widespread poverty. The further from the top-tier cities, the worse it gets. Introducing Mr. Dong Mo-min. He lives in a town in Suzhou of Jiangsu province. Dong is an internet personality, a vlogger on Douyin, which is China's version of TikTok. His username is father of 8 children, because that's what he is, a father of 8 children.
你咋那么大的勇气要那么多小孩？
不是喜欢小孩。30没结婚，人家都看不起咱。
然后你想要孩子
啊？
要了几个了？现在？
要了8个。
几个男孩
？7个。
7个男孩，1个闺女。
Now I know China relaxed the one-child policy several years ago, but 8 kids? Wow. You'd think he'd have to pay some big fines or bribes. Mr. Dong has 63,000 followers on Douyin. So what's the appeal? The appeal is the positive energy Dong and his family have in spite of their poverty. I mean, did you hear that tear-jerking music in the background? This Dong guy is a hard-working father.
他有压力吗？那个？
哎呦，大了陪他去。哎呀，这小孩上，都供小孩上学，只有知识才能把这命运能改变。
老大叫啥？
香港。
香港。那老二呢？
老二航天。
航天。
香港航天，金山、银山、银行、国库、国际，闺女叫国银行。
I think we should all name our kids like this. Hey, Aerospace, can you help National Treasury with his math homework? Silver Mountain doesn't seem to have the right answer. Seeing Dong's hardship raising 8 kids, a lot of fans sent him donations, including all this clothing. Recently, another Douyin vlogger who focuses on sharing the stories of impoverished lifestyles decided to pay a visit to Dong. And that's when he discovered the mother of those 8 children, named Yang Moxia. She was chained up in a shed with a lock around her neck. The lock on her neck is, for some reason, blurred out in the video.
你好，冷吗？不冷，我给你拿个衣服穿上吧。我给你拿个衣服穿上吧。我给你拿个衣服去，好不好？我给你拿件衣服。我看你咱有爱心人士捐出衣服，我给你拿一件。你这饭凉了吗？饭凉了吗？
Yang had lost almost all her teeth. She could barely produce any sentences.
我这样说话，你能不能听懂？我跟你说话能听懂吧？不能。是不是？是不是能听懂一点点？我跟你说话。不能是吧？不能。有点小，它都是小孩的衣服。你没发现它能暖和一些？这个，哎呀，这个天气，大家可以看一看，大家看一看。 这个天气是这个大家经历了什么？我们的爱心到哪里去了？
This video went viral throughout the Chinese internet, and netizens were demanding an explanation. Well, local authorities gave an explanation, but it didn't exactly quell the anger. It just made it worse, which I'll get to after the break. Welcome back. After watching the video of that mother of 8 chained up, the Chinese public was outraged. And all sorts of rumors began to fly. Viewers speculated this might be a case of human trafficking, that the mother had been abducted and was being held against her will. And the age gap between 2 of the children was 10 years, which made people question whether there might even be more children in between. Screenshots were shared of people reporting their concerns of rape, torture, and captivity to local police. The public reaction soon got too big for China's censorship apparatus to ignore. Many of the hashtags discussing the case on Chinese social media platform Weibo were shut down. And under intense public scrutiny and pressure, the local county government released a statement on January 28th. In it, they claimed they did a primary investigation into the matter and explicitly mentioned how there was no abduction and trafficking involved. They said the mother suffered from schizophrenia and would often beat children and the elderly for no reason. Wait, that makes it okay for her husband to chain her up in a dark shed in the middle of winter? And if she's mentally ill, could she really consent to having 8 children? And moreover, why does the great communist utopia of China not have a social safety net in place to help mentally ill people? As you can imagine, the official statement didn't really soothe public anger. In fact, it made it worse because it was such a shoddy investigation, if there even was an investigation. And so 2 days later, officials released a much longer statement. Local officials said that Yang was a beggar who was taken in by Dong's family and married him in 1998, and that the family didn't know at the time that Yang had a mental illness. When handling marriage registration, the staff of the town civil affairs office did not strictly verify Dong and Yang's identity information. Officials also said that when Dong and Yang had their second child, the town's family planning department implemented birth control measures for them, but that the family planning department did not implement them in a timely manner. Whoops. Okay, so that's more information, but it didn't make things better. Then on the evening of Monday, February 7th, local Suzhou authorities posted yet another update. This time, they reported that Yang Moxia isn't her name after all. Her real name is Xiao Huamei. As for her alleged schizophrenia, don't worry about it. At present, Xiao's mental condition has stabilized. The results of the admission examination showed that Xiao's tooth loss was caused by severe periodontal disease, and other health indicators were normal. As of recording this episode, there is still an investigation into whether Dong's behavior is criminally liable. You know, for chaining his wife up in the shed. I mean, there's video evidence of what he did. That's more evidence than you typically need in a country with a 99.9% conviction rate. But strangely, it seems local authorities are very forgiving towards Dong. Dong has received donations and clothing from the local government for a long time. Since the reveal of the incident, he has received many endorsements, causing netizens to be stunned. Those endorsements include this, a picture of Dong in an advertisement for a wedding company, which circulated online amidst all the outrage. It wasn't reported when the brand deals took place, and it's hard to find out since they were immediately deleted after public criticism. So, is it possible Dong has a tight relationship with local authorities who allowed him to have 8 kids and are covering for the way he treated this woman? It's hard to know since so much of this is being covered up. But anyway, happy Valentine's Day! I hope you find someone in your life who's worth keeping. Just not like this. And this episode is sponsored by Blinkist. If you're the kind of person who wants to learn and improve yourself, you're going to love Blinkist. It's got thousands of books in dozens of categories: money, history, politics, and a bunch of titles on China. And Blinkist actually recommends titles based on things you're interested in. Like this book, China in 10 Words by Yu Hua. It highlights 10 words and their changing meanings to illustrate the dramatic changes China has gone through since the time of Mao. Blinkist condensed its 240-page book into a quick 18-minute read. Blinkist condenses thousands of titles like this into short reads and audiobooks. I can read them or listen to them podcast style. I like to listen to stuff while I'm driving or taking the subway, doing laundry, whatever. And Blinkist is perfect for that. I can also access their audiobooks offline. Blinkist already has 14 million active users, and they're offering a special deal for China Uncensored fans. Right now, Blinkist has a special offer just for our audience. Click the link in my description to start your free 7-day trial with Blinkist and get 25% off a premium membership. The first 100 people to go to Blinkist.com/China Uncensored are going to get unlimited access for 1 week to try it out. You'll also get 25% off if you want the full membership. So check out Blinkist. The link is below. It starts with a 7-day trial that's completely free, and you can cancel at any time during this period. So try it out and see how much you can learn. I'm Chris Chappell. Thanks for watching China Uncensored.